San Francisco is a hub of excitement and the cultural, commercial, and financial heart of Northern California. The city is the 13th most populated in the U.S., but has the second highest population density in the county, with only New York being busier. The city shot to fame in 1849 as the home of the Californian Gold Rush, which at the time made it the largest city on the West Coast. The city is famous for its restaurants, and some of the best chefs in the country are lucky enough to call this home. With so much to do in this amazing city, let us take a look at the best things to do in San Francisco. Number 10. Ferry Building Marketplace. Attention all foodies, this delectable attraction needs to be at the top of your San Francisco to-do list. The Ferry Building Marketplace is a public food market that features a variety of food stalls that act as small restaurants, snack stops, and grocery stores. Here you can find everything from staples, such as seafood, burgers, Mexican food, and plenty of coffee, to a Japanese delicatessen, empanada stand, nut shop, and a cheese and dairy bar. Many travelers who stopped by the Ferry Building Marketplace visited multiple times during their San Francisco trip. Visitors were impressed with the amount, variety, and overall quality of eats available on site. Though there are formal restaurants available, some visitors say the best strategy is to pick up a to-go meal and enjoy it along the scenic waterfront. The marketplace is open daily from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., and with slightly different hours on the weekends. Number 9. California Academy of Sciences. The California Academy of Sciences brims with plenty of things to see, including an aquarium, a planetarium, a natural history museum, and even a rainforest. The Steinert Aquarium is home to about 40,000 animals representing more than 900 different species, including a penguin colony from Africa, a swamp with an albino alligator, a shark lagoon, and a separate 100,000-gallon tank that mirrors the ecosystem of the California coast. Meanwhile, the Osher Rainforest houses 1,600 animals, including 250 free-flying birds and about 100 reptiles and amphibians in its 4-story complex. The Morrison Planetarium is known for its 75-feet diameter screen, which screens Tour of the Universe shows daily, and the Kimball Natural History Museum boasts dinosaur fossils, an interactive science exhibit, and a unique earthquake simulator. On top of all of the permanent exhibits, each attraction features its own program of presentations and activities. Travelers suggest sticking around for the coral reef dive at the aquarium or venturing into the Shake House, the earthquake simulator found at the Kimball Natural History Museum. Number 8. Union Square. Situated a couple blocks north of Market Street and southwest of the city's financial district, Union Square sits at the heart of downtown San Francisco's hustle and bustle. This area is loved by travelers and locals alike for its awesome location and incredible energy. Union Square Park is flanked by tall buildings and busy streets, offering people the unique opportunity to sit in the middle of a busy city and enjoy the atmosphere without the risk of getting run over. The square also acts as a park, outfitted with small grassy spaces and palm trees. There are also multiple seating areas and works of art dotted across the square. The most recognized are the tall Dewey Monument, situated in the center of the square, and the regularly photographed Hearts of San Francisco sculpture found at the base of the square. Travelers appreciated the abundance of amenities that surround Union Square. There are plenty of hotels as well as dining options left and right. Number 7. Land's End. One of the top places in San Francisco to catch the sunset, Land's End offers whimsical, winding trails through rocky cliffs. Located in the northwestern corner of San Francisco, the park sits inside of the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. The park encompasses multiple historic sites, monuments, a golf course, multiple trails, and a shoreline labyrinth with excellent views of the Golden Gate Bridge. Past visitors appreciated the historic ruins of the Sutro Baths, which San Franciscans used as a recreational swimming facility from 1898 to 1964. The baths were demolished in 1964, then further destroyed by a fire in 1996, leaving the structure that travelers can visit today. Similarly, the park's iconic Cliff House was destroyed twice by fire, but it was rebuilt each time. Now, the Cliff House offers a space for travelers to enjoy a meal or drink. The heart of Land's End is the Land End Lookout Visitor Center, which is open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and includes exhibits and videos on the nature and cultural history of the area. Entrance to the park and the visitor center are free. Number Number 6. Twin Peaks. If you want the best views of San Francisco, take a hike to Twin Peaks. These famous grassy mounds rise 922 feet from the ground, making them the second highest point in the city. From the top, travelers can view multiple San Francisco landmarks, including the Bay Bridge and the downtown skyscrapers. Whether you decide to go during the day or night, numerous visitors agree that the views are stunning and worth the trek. But make sure to bring a jacket. Many recent visitors said it can get windier up top than at sea level. There are animals and plants in abundance, and as you make your way to the top, you are sure to see plenty. Apart from the peaks, there is a 64-acre park that gives you an idea of how San Francisco looked before the development we see today. The Twin Peaks are open 5 a.m. to midnight, and there is free parking at the top of Twin Peaks Boulevard. The Castro Street station is the nearest Mooney Metro stop, and the Crestline Drive stop on the No. 37 is the best bus route. Number 5. San Francisco's Chinatown. San Francisco's Chinatown hosts one of the largest Asian communities outside of Asia and is considered one of the oldest in North America. Chinese immigrants first started coming to California in search of fortune during the gold rush. After being driven out of the gold mines, the Chinese moved to build businesses of their own in the area that is now Chinatown, one of the city's most visited neighborhoods. The best way to experience Chinatown is to simply wander around the neighborhood. Chinatown isn't very big, so even a short stroll will likely get you to top spots in the neighborhood. Waverly Place houses the oldest Chinese temple in the USA, the Tin Hau Temple. Ross Alley is home to the Golden Gate Fortune Cookie Factory, where visitors can see how fortune cookies are made. Great China Herb Co. on Washington St. is filled to the brim with fresh Chinese herbs and an on-site doctor to recommend remedies. You can also find spices at Ming Li Trading Inc. on Jackson Street, along with Chinese candies. Cooks should circle back to Grant to visit the Wok Shop to browse Chinese cookware, or grab one of Golden Gate Bakery's famous egg tarts. Number 4. Golden Gate Park. If California had a Central Park equivalent, Golden Gate Park would undoubtedly be it. Though Golden Gate Park sees a small fraction of the visitors its New York counterpart does, it's about 174 acres bigger. The park offers so much to see and do. It could take an entire day to experience all that it has to offer. Trails, picturesque picnic spaces, playgrounds, sports courts, gardens, museums, and more can be found within its evergreen borders. With so many options available, it's best to map out ahead of time what you want to do, though some attractions warrant a visit, regardless of traveler taste. The Japanese Tea Garden is one of those standout sites. This attraction is one of a kind, serving as the oldest Japanese garden in the USA. It features 5 acres of manicured gardens outfitted with cherry trees, bamboo-lined pathways, koi ponds, a 5-story pagoda, Zen garden, and actual tea house, among other features. There's also the Conservatory of Flowers, the oldest existing public conservatory in the Western Hemisphere. The conservatory offers visitors a look at a plethora of vibrantly colored blooms and a chance to learn more about the nearly 2,000 species of plants that call the conservatory home. Another big standout in the park is the California Academy of Sciences, a unique attraction that features an aquarium, planetarium, natural history museum, and the Asha Rainforest, a 90-feet-tall dome-shaped facility that houses 1,600 live animals. Number 3. Fisherman's Wharf. If you're looking to explore all of San Francisco, from its alternative underbelly to its mainstream attractions, Fisherman's Wharf really is a must-see. This waterfront neighborhood features a laundry list of things to do, as well as a few popular San Francisco sites. One of these is Pier 39. The pier features plenty of shopping and restaurant options for tourists, and is also famous for offering sweeping views of the bay, as well as the can't-miss attractions that call it home, including Alcatraz and the Golden Gate Bridge. Though while you're there, don't miss an opportunity to snap a photo of the sea lions who have a habit of sunbathing on buoys near the docks. The wharf also houses plenty of family-friendly attractions and activities, including a Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, Ripley's Believe It or Not, the San Francisco Dungeon, and the Aquarium of the Bay, the last 3 of which can be found on Pier 39. Those with an interest in history will want to explore the San Francisco Maritime National Historic Park and its Maritime Museum. When you start to feel peckish, head over to Ghirardelli Square, which is home to the original Ghirardelli ice cream and chocolate shop. There's also Boudin's, another San Francisco institution. Many visitors were impressed with the sheer amount of options available at the wharf, appreciating that they had plenty of choices for dining and shopping. Number 2. Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge's vaulting, orange arches amidst the rocky seascape of the San Francisco Bay have made it one of the West Coast's most enduring symbols, and the city's most popular tourist attraction. The bridge's name, Golden Gate, actually refers to the body of water it spans, and was built to make travel between San Francisco and Marin County an easier feat. There are plenty of great spots to capture a snap of the majestic bridge, but if you want a truly postcard-worthy shot, head to the Golden Gate Bridge Vista Point, situated high on a hill overlooking San Francisco. If you have extra time, make sure to explore the Golden Gate National Recreation Area. From the bridge, travelers will find some scenic, bayside trails, some of which lead to secluded beaches, including Kirby Cove and Black Sands Beach. Like many travelers who came before them, recent visitors were awestruck by the incredible architecture of the Golden Gate Bridge as well as the incredible views it affords. Number 1. Alcatraz Island. Sitting on a small, rocky island in the middle of San Francisco Bay, Alcatraz is most known as being a former federal prison that housed some of society's biggest offenders, the most famous of which was Prohibition-era mob boss Al Capone. Before that, it was a military prison that housed prisoners from the Spanish-American War and Civil War, as well as the site of the West Coast's first operating lighthouse. Alcatraz became notorious for failed escape attempts. The island is just 1.25 miles offshore, and, lured by the glittering lights of the city, 34 prisoners tried their hand at swimming through the frigid, choppy waters to freedom. Today, you can take a 12-minute ferry ride out to the island and take in the infamous prison up close. Recent visitors said Alcatraz is truly a can't-miss attraction. Travelers enjoyed being able to get up close to cells and said the audio tour voiced by inmates and prison guards made the visit that much more fun and informative. What's more, travelers say the view of the bay from the rock is breathtaking.